We are doing this, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to Kie and E's YouTube channel.
What's up, guys?
Love it.
What do you do?
So we're gonna do a Q&A today. Are y'all ready?
Always.
Oh, she got questions.
I got questions.
Oh.
Well, first, I want you guys to introduce yourselves. Okay. You are.
I am Haibian, Haibian.
Yes.
I am a spoken word artist, author, performer, songstress, self-proclaimed mastermind. No, but yes, I am a spoken word artist, author, and songstress.
Beautiful. And you are.
And I am Gorilla Kie, your master mixologist. I love what I do. It is art for me. I love being creative, and people like to call me the bar chemist.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Where are y'all from?
Born and raised in the county of Dade, 305, Miami, baby.
Yeah, and I am from New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, but I've been in Florida for a very long time. So I'm a new Florida.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm a new Florida.
Well, how do y'all like Miami? I mean, you're from Miami, but how do you actually, how is adjusting Miami life for you and you just living in Miami?
I love my city, first and foremost. It's the most beautiful city in the world.
Okay.
And I'm proud to be from here. My mom's from here. I love the beach. I love the school that I went to. I love the friends and family that I grew up with. You know, so it's definitely a privilege, and I want to die here in Miami.
Okay. How about yourself?
I pretty much feel the same way.
Yeah.
I'm not born and raised in Miami, but I've been here for over 10 years. So I feel like I'm not stuck, but I'm like, I feel home here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my wife is here. So I'm like, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
You're a real Miamian.
Yeah, I'm
Period.
a real Miamian.
Yeah.
Period. So, what brings you guys to do this channel? Letting people in?
Respectfully, other than the fact that I've had maybe about 1,000 people ask me why I don't have a YouTube channel or why we don't have a YouTube channel. It is a way of us being able to keep dibs on our life journey and what we do on almost an everyday basis. Between her craft and my craft, and it's also something for my wife and I to bond over, etc.
Beautiful. You feel the
Does that
same?
make sense?
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. I started doing I started a while back doing YouTube channel, but I really wasn't into it. I think it's because my mind wasn't in it at the time. But now that I'm mostly working on my craft, and I feel like the only way for people to really know why I write the way I write is to get to know me as an individual as well. And I feel like it's always better to do something, you know, with somebody you love. You know, doing it by myself, I didn't see anything, like, what am I doing? But now that me and Kie are doing it, you feel me? And a lot of people always ask, y'all need a channel. Y'all should do a channel. I ain't got a channel. So here's the channel.
That's funny you say that.
There you go, guys.
So, you know, for most people who don't know, you guys are married.
Yes, we are.
You are a part
Happily
of
married, yes.
the LGBTQ plus community.
Yes.
How long have you been married?
So 2017 we got married.
Yes, so
Okay.
next year makes it 4 years.
Yeah, so 4 years, but we've been together since May 2nd of 2015.
Yes.
The, what was it, the Pacquiao
The Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao
and
Mayweather.
fight, yeah.
That's when we made it official.
But made it official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
What a way to remember.
Listen, we love.
Yo,
I'm like, what?
yo, God.
We love boxing, UFC, everything.
Fighting,
So,
all of that.
so
We
she
appreciate
literally
it.
was like, that day, she was like, hey, you want to go watch the fight?
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah.
You guys, literally, that was like the best day of
Yeah.
my life. One
So,
of the best days of my life.
During the
Ooh.
fight, she asked me to be official. Like, just be mine.
Oh, okay. So that brings me. How did she ask you?
Ask me what?
I'm always working.
Mute your phone. Mute your phone. We're still rolling. It's all good.
Yeah.
Wait, who asked what?
How did Gorilla Kie ask you to be her lady?
We were sitting at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
We were just watching the fight.
Mm-hmm. On the outside
patio at our house. And I think...
By the falls.
Yes. By the falls. And we were just chilling. And I think at that moment, baby just said...
Can we just make this official?
Yeah.
Will you be mine?
And I was
will you be my woman?
Yes.
Because
I already knew.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew.
I love that.
It just felt so good. I
see by the smile on your face. Yeah.
You guys, you have no idea how much I love my wife. I am madly in love with my wife.
Yes, she is.
I love it. And she's like, yes, she is.
And ditto.
Okay,
I feel the same way.
We're going to take it a different route now, okay? Now, you guys are happily married.
Yes.
How do you think your parents feel about this? Or And I know we can't talk about everything. That's for another. But let's just, as much as we can,
dip our
touch on it.
Okay.
Because we'll have another a segment about that. But we'll start with you, Gorilla Kie.
Okay, so as far as how they feel about her or homosexuality?
Well, we can do both.
Both, okay. So as far as homosexuality, my dad was always cool with it. I'm a daddy's girl, My mom, however, it was a struggle at first, and she has later come to evolve, into the woman that she is today, and which I am very grateful for. She is not only a mother to my brother and I, but she's a mother to my wife, respectively. My mom loves my wife. Such a beautiful relationship, you know what I mean? And it's something that I'm really, really grateful for. So my mom never liked any of my exes. At first I thought it was because of homosexuality. No, I just was with some real shitty ass motherfuckers. But pretty much what she said.
Yeah.
And my wife is just absolutely amazing, and my mom sees that and she loves her for me, and and my father loves her too. So.
Okay, Haibian.
Mine is the complete opposite.
Let's get into it.
It's the complete opposite. My parents have never been accepting of my sexuality. I came out to them. Well, I came out to my mom, and she tried to keep it a secret from the rest of the family. Mind you, the rest of the family already knew. 2 years later, told my father. And basically ever since then, that was when I was 25. So let's say 25 to, it was 6 years ago. 25 to 30, I had zero communication with my family. Well, with my parents. And then I just recently seen my parents for the first time in 6 years. And that was probably like, it was a eye awakening moment, because my parents still don't want to have a relationship with me because of my sexuality. So as far as how they feel about Kiera, they probably feel the same way about her how they feel about me. Like she's
mind you, they've never met me.
Yeah, they've never met her. Probably seen her, because when I went to go see them a couple of months ago, or just show her where I grew up, she was able to see my parents, so they probably were able to see her through, peripheral. But if they feel the same way they feel, if they feel
the same way about you,
they most likely feel the same way about Kiera. Okay. So that's.
But we're always praying for the best. We're always, maintaining an optimistic attitude about the situation. At the end of the day, you can't make anybody, accept.
Can't change anybody's mind. Exactly. Can't change how they feel.
So there is.
Everybody's on their own journey.
Right.
So you just have to respect it. I have to see my parents as
Exactly.
just human beings.
Right.
You know, I can't see them as anything higher or lower than that. So I love them. I will always love them. They put me here on this earth. But other than that, I mean, I have to live my life the best way I can.
And so, not to say that I can take the place of her parents, you know, as far as when it comes to love, not to say that my mom and my dad will be able to take the place of her parents. That's something completely different. However, just know that you are loved.
No, I am.
You are
I
loved.
feel it.
You are so respected. We love you so much, and I feel like my parents love you like, you know, you're their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We embrace you 100%, and we will always love you.
No, when I told her mom for the first time, because she asked me how my relationship was my parents, and then when I told her, I was like, I haven't talked to my parents for like 10 years. I literally felt her mom's heart.
Yeah.
Like
she just
like she was so silent because in her mind she was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that has to be pretty like tough.
Intense.
Yeah, it's really intense. Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, no, it's something that I meditate about every day. I pray about. You know, my parents are always in my heart because I want them to see through clear eyes and through clear heart.
Yes.
You know, so that's all I can put out there for them.
Well, I wanna ask, who are the special people in your life?
You want to go first? Special people
in your life.
So, to be honest with you, any and everyone that is special to me, or any and everyone that is in my life. And when I say in my life, meaning that they are in my circle, I'm not talking about just acquaintances. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about, and I speak this, you know, from a genuine place, people who are in my life. They are all very special people. But when we want to talk about the highlights in my life, like I told you yesterday, there are 4 women in my life that are just absolutely amazing, and I am just so.
So we were at the special people. You mentioned the 4 people within your life.
So especially these 4 women. That is you, cousin. That is my mom. My beautiful princess, my niece Emma, and my most beautiful, gorgeous wife, Eunice. I feel like you guys are very monumental in my life. Positive influence. Always trying to make sure that I am doing better, progressing as an individual to be the best Kie, aka Gorilla Kie, that I can be. You know, the love is genuine. You guys care about me. You know, and it's vice versa. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, this is just you guys are inspiration. You know, and the combination as a whole, I feel like I have something to live for, outside of, you know, my own goals and outside of self-love. You know, it's just really nice to have the way I love people for it to be genuinely reciprocated back to me. You know, and so yeah, so those are the special people in my life.
I love you, baby. First and foremost, I would definitely like to say my wife, period. Because I literally put in the universe, I said, Lord, whoever you like guide towards me, or whoever you put in my life to be with me, they have to be like a genuinely strong person. And Kiara is that. So first and foremost, it has to be my wife. But other than that, I feel like anybody that I probably have cried to, like G shit, because I'm so private and I'm so to myself, and I'm so like, I will help you, but you don't need to know my situation type person. So I feel like if anybody I've called and literally broke down to, that is the special person or special people around me, and they know who they are, because it's very, 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 very few. You know,
Facts.
So facts. You know, so at the end of the day, I literally can say on yeah, I could probably say there's probably 4 people in my life too, like that, you know, including Kiara, who I find to be special.
I love you so much, babe. You're amazing.
I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know what's something that bugs you about each other.
Yo, cause that food was amazing, and I'm gonna have me some more in a second. Please excuse me. That was just. Sorry, guys.
So dead.
You know, when I'm in the comfort of my own home, all manners go out the door. You know, just straight up, just so you know. But as far as what bugs me,
If you can name one thing that bugs you about each other.
On my behalf, when it comes to my wife, whenever we have a disagreement, you know, I'm one of those type of people. I just like to just solve the situation.
And I'm not.
Don't waste no time.
I'm gonna
don't waste
solve
no
it.
time. Why be mad when you could be happy?
Oh, I like to calm down.
You know? So let's just resolve this situation. You don't know if you're gonna die the next second. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get it over with.
No.
You know? Let's love each other. It's better to love than to hate.
So I guess not resolving the
She
issue at
resolve
hand
something mad quick.
Immediately.
Mad
Immediately.
quick.
It's called communication.
expeditiously, like T.I. likes to say.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard. It's hard when it's like I'm angry.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel like I need to calm down, get in the right headspace, you know, and then we could talk it through. I can't talk it through when I'm upset. So I know she wants to resolve things immediately. I just want to take a walk for like 30 minutes.
It don't really be 30 minutes. It be like a couple of hours.
No, it don't.
She like to go by the water and she just lose track of time. And I don't know which water she at because we live over here close to water. And it, you know,
My legs move quick.
Yes, they do. I walk out the door and she is nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. Like it is just.
Oh God.
Yeah. So that is what bugs me about my gorgeous wife.
And how about you, Haibian?
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. It's the farting.
Well,
I'm not even
a little
gonna
gassy,
lie.
are we?
And it's like, okay, regular farts, okay. You feel me?
And you know what? I'm gonna be so honest with you. We actually did a podcast. We actually recorded ourselves, and we were talking about it. Because we, you know, what's the question was, what's the one thing that you do to try to irritate your partner?
Yeah.
To be petty. And that was my you know. But I guess it's different when it's a voiceover as opposed to like when we're on camera. You know what I'm saying? It's like yeah. So yeah.
Well, alrighty then. Alrighty then.
It's just farts.
That was something. I'm curious to know. I'm just very curious. What makes you unique? In your own eyes, what makes you unique?
My precision when it comes to my art. It is never the same. Every time I do something, I'm consistent when it comes to delivering, but it is different every single time because it is art. My art is unlike no other. You have never seen it, you've never felt it, you know, and it's genuine. That's what makes me unique.
Haibian?
What makes me unique is my name. No. I
Well,
was being corny.
Well, before we'll get into,
but the original name, the government name. But no, on a serious note, I think what makes me unique is the fact that I have a desire to be different. I've never wanted to fit the mold. I feel like I'm the one that if you put me in a mold, I'm gonna be baking over it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because I have been given such a wonderful gift of words, I have to definitely find a way to be different with that, you know, because anybody could be a poet, anybody could be a spoken word, but what makes me different from different poets, spoken word artists, authors, and I think it's definitely in my deliverance. However, if I'm writing it or if I'm spitting it, and that's just how I feel. I feel I'm different.
So I think that we have so much more things to unpack between both of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to just keep this short and sweet.
Okay.
I'm curious, what are your zodiac signs?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Libra. Okay. And if, you know, people wanted to find you on platforms, where would they find you?
Gorilla _Kie on Instagram. And I'm not going to say Facebook just because I need to change the government name. But other than that,
Gorilla Kie.
Gorilla Kie. Gorilla _Kie.
And how about yourself?
And for me, you can you can find more information about me on my website, www.haibianlights.com. HAIBIANLIGHTS.com. Instagram and Facebook is the same thing, Haibian Lights.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's going to be more to come with Haibian Lights and Gorilla Kie. I thank you guys for just, you know, allowing the people to get a little insight. We have so much more to unpack.
Yes, more to come.
So much more to unpack. So thank you for just opening yourselves up. And we look forward to tuning in more with you two.
Yes, we love you.
Bless.